Okay, hi there, this is video 4 and this video looks at negative blocks and barriers to losing weight. Things like blaming certain situations in our lives, perhaps other people, traumas that have happened to us in the past, physical injuries, physical problems that have prevented us from losing weight, or perhaps kind of memories from the past, the way we were treated as children, and perhaps some thoughts and beliefs about ourselves not being good enough or being the way that we would like to be. Okay, so starting with the karate chop point again. Even though I have all of these mental barriers and blocks to losing weight, I choose to accept where I am on my weight loss journey. Even though I don't know where to start, I've had all this stuff in my head for so long now, I choose to let go of these barriers. Even though there are just too many things working against me, I choose to release my preconceived ideas about what I can and can't achieve. I just can't lose weight no matter what I do. There are too many things stopping me. For a start, it's not my fault that I've put on this weight, partly because of what someone else did or said to me. How dare they treat me like that? I am stuck in this situation and I can't do anything about it. And it's because I am living this life that I've put on this weight in the first place. What if I could do something about my situation? I would, but I just don't see how I can. I started to put this weight on ever since I had a particularly bad experience, and I think it traumatised me in some way. I can remember it all now so clearly. I think I overate to try and cope with that situation, and it was the only way I could deal with it at the time, and now it's just become a habit. And if I could release that trauma, I would feel so much better about myself. I wish I could just leave it behind me now. I've put on this weight partly because of an injury or an illness, and now I can't seem to lose it because I can't exercise. If this physical problem prevents me from losing weight, then what on earth can I do about that? It's a chicken and egg situation. If I exercise, the physical problem might even improve. But I can't do anything about this physical issue, and I blame that entirely for my weight problem. I'm helpless and there's nothing I can do about it. I can't afford to eat better. You need to buy more expensive food or fat-free options, and I just can't afford to do that at the moment. I haven't got the time to do anything about my weight, especially exercise. I've got too many other more important commitments and things to do with my time. I'm just not dedicated enough to do this and practice it regularly. I'm not motivated enough, and I'm just too lazy to see it through. I have never been successful at weight loss before, and I doubt I will be this time. I might as well start out okay, but I bet I give up after a few days. I just can't be bothered with it. I've got too many other things to sort out in my life. People have always ridiculed me about my weight. People have said hurtful things to me in the past. No one really supports me in losing weight. It's just me on my own trying so hard and always failing. And there's a certain someone who will always put me down. And they probably don't even know they're doing it. And I'm not going to be the one to tell them, and that they're just going to make me feel stupid. People made fun of me as a child, and it stayed with me all these years. I just can't let go of this hurt. I don't deserve to lose weight. I must have done something really bad to want to punish myself like this. I don't deserve to be loved. It's not worth me losing the weight. No one will appreciate it. Who am I to lose this weight and feel good about myself? I might stay stuck like this forever. I've never felt good about myself when I don't know what that feels like. I'm nervous about losing weight. People might treat me differently. I don't like myself. I hate the way I look. I hate my fat tummy. I hate my fat legs. I hate my bingo wings. I hate my wobbly bum. And when I look at myself in the mirror, I just feel yuck. I can't imagine myself looking slim. And I'm never going to get rid of the cellulite. Maybe I can lose the weight. I've done it before. Maybe I can do it again. If other people can do it, then so can I. This weight gain may not be my fault. It may be my fault, but at least I can do something about it. Whatever they said now, it's in the past. It's hard, but I choose to forgive them and what they did to me. I can't change other people's behaviour, but I can change my own. I am in total control of my life from now on. I can choose what I eat, when I eat, and how often I eat it. I choose to release any bad experiences that may have contributed to this weight gain. I feel free from the memory and emotions that went with it. I wish to move away from this experience now. I have my reasons and I want to move on. The memory has served its purpose and it no longer affects me in that way. I can choose new eating habits now. I feel free from the experience at last. I choose to move on. I choose to no longer let this physical injury or illness stop me from achieving my goals. There are other ways to burn calories than exercising. Maybe I can increase my activity levels instead. I could do all sorts of other things. I do have some control over this. If I start with small amounts of increased activity, like walking a bit further each day or taking the stairs, then the physical problem might even improve. I may not be able to do much at first, but I can build on it and build it slowly. It may have to cause my weight gain, but it can no longer hold me back. I do have some control over it now, even if it is just a little bit. I don't need more money to eat better. Fruit and veg are very cheap. I choose to find ways of increasing my activity levels into my normal day. I am busy, but I can always find new ways of being busy and active at the same time. This can and is becoming second nature to me. I am motivated, and I can only need to practice this a few times to make it part of my normal life. I love losing weight. I love the feeling I get when I realise I've lost some weight. If I have a setback, I can just come back to this video and practice it again and again. I enjoy losing weight and feel good about myself. It's hard to forgive that person for making fun of me. People's hurtful remarks but no longer affect me. I support myself in losing weight. I am the only person that matters in this situation. I owe it to myself to be healthier. I don't care what people say to me. It's up to me and I really want to do this. I am in charge of my own destiny. I feel free from the past. I am happy with who I am becoming. I deserve to lose weight. I can leave the past behind me and move on with my new life. I do deserve to be loved. It's worth losing the weight because I will appreciate it. I deserve to lose this weight and feel good about myself now. I can learn to love who I am becoming. I am loving this new feeling of control I have. It feels great. People will accept me for who I am. I accept me for who I am. I love noticing that I am losing weight. I love noticing when my clothes feel looser. There are some nice bits about my body. I'm just starting to feel healthier now. I'm looking forward to losing more weight. And when I look in the mirror, I notice the nice bits of me. I can imagine myself looking slimmer. The more I imagine myself looking slim, the slimmer I become. And take a deep breath in and out. And that's the end of this video. Again, drink plenty of water, and I'll see you in the next video.